What's up, guys? This is one half of your Battlefield Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Stock. And I'm sitting here on April 12th of 2024, a few weeks removed from when we won these titles on March 24th of 2024. And next week is the first Battlefield show since we won these titles. And honestly, I don't know if we're going to be defending them that night, but you better be sure that Mook and Stock are ready. But I want to talk about this journey to this moment a little bit. Going back to June of 2023, we debuted for Battlefield. And that was a tryout match for us. There was no guarantee that Mook and Stock were coming back. If we crapped the bed that night, that was it. So that had to be one of the most nerve-wracking times in our life in general, because we knew how high the stakes were in Battlefield, the ties they have in the wrestling industry, all of the above. And we didn't win that night. We lost to SPF, which I would love to run it back with, but we lost to them. They were the better men that night. But luckily, they still saw something in us to bring us back, and we came back. And a few weeks later, we achieved our first ever win, not just in BPW, our first ever win in pro wrestling in general, followed up by us debuting on pay-per-view for BPW only 2 days after the first win, which wasn't planned or anything. Like, we didn't know we were going to be on the pay-per-view. We were told 2 days prior, and we went in there. We versed championship materials, in my opinion, one of the best tag teams in the world. And I would like to say that we were thrown into the deep end right there, and I like to believe that we swam. And we lost that match too, but I still think we swam. And that followed up by another 8 months of consistent bookings with BPW. We didn't miss a single show for them. Win, lose, or draw, we were there every single time, putting on a barn burner performance for all you family, friends, and fans that support Mook and Stock. But this is more than just BPW. This achievement right here is more than that. I know it's literally a BPW title, but it goes past that. It goes back to our pro wrestling debut in general, our indie debut. October of 2022, we debuted, and we never won a title. So this stems from that entire journey up to this moment from a few weeks ago. This even goes back, hell, I could go back to my pro wrestling, Mook and I, pro wrestling journey from when we signed up for training in December of 2019 under Team 3D Academy, which was, let me tell you, some of the hardest mentally and physically times that I have ever been through. Some very, very hard times that made Mook and Stock the wrestlers we are today. And we wouldn't be nearly as good or successful as we are to this day without them. But this goes even further than that. Mook and Stock have wrestling in their blood. Believe me, we've been fans of it for as long as I could remember. Like, I couldn't even tell you a first match we've ever seen. It's just always been in our blood. We used to wrestle each other on mattresses, outside in the grass, just around the house in general, causing a ruckus in the house, getting yelled at by our parents, just because we loved it. It's been in us forever. And this led up to this moment of winning this title. I say all that because when Mook and I have this, I believe we are the best bond in wrestling. We're the best bond in real life. And you're going to have to go crazy to take these titles from us, because we ain't going to lose it easily. We don't give up. It's just not in our blood, especially now since we carry this weight on our shoulders. I can't see anybody taking this from us anytime soon, because we are fighting champions, and we will be fighting champions for Battlefield, for our supporters, for anybody who believes in Mook and Stock. Hell, for people who don't believe in Mook and Stock, I'm going to carry this title. Mook's going to carry this title for as long as we want. And I'm not being cocky. I'm just being confident in our ability. So let me make this a personal message. As long as Mook and Stock are a unit, there is nobody taking these titles.